Thank you, Johnny Brendas. Great to be here at Balcony. How you doing? Yeah, I'm pretty much going to talk about myself. I'm not going to talk about ice cream because I do get kind of sick of it, honestly. But I'm going to talk about some bigger concepts that have been recurring as I've become a business owner. They keep me reflecting, they keep me focused, they keep me thinking about the way I make decisions. And I think they're common. Some people up here have already said some of these words tonight. I'm also going to include some very simple images so that you can use your right brain to get the concept rather than thinking just about the logistical part or the linguistical part. I love this emoji right here, the little thing that you get when you're waiting for a text message to come back to you. That's about as present as I get sometimes. I'm trying to work this Zen concept of being more present in my everyday life. This thing, it's working sometimes, mostly because I get really terrified about making future business decisions, and I also get very distracted in talking to my employees and my coworkers and my partners and stuff like that. This is my emoji sentence for evolution. It might make more sense as I explain it. I'm trying to replace the word alignment with my previous concept of success, which I feel success is a very relative and subjective term. And I feel that I understand alignment better, being in line with my goals, being in line with my business goals, thinking of things as an evolution and an adaptation rather than a fixed point of reaching a certain plateau, so forth. So also this word intention came up a little bit earlier. One that I've been trying very hard to define for myself for a while. I thought for a while it was just sort of praying for inner and world peace to hit you all at the same time. But trying now to come up with a better working definition of it, which is sort of less of a focus on, less of a goal, less of an accomplishment, more of an act of doing, just existing, breathing, stripping things to their essence, their basic form, so forth. This is my friend Malcolm. Many of you may have seen him on the internet. Malcolm has created a lot of agency for me, even though I had very little to do with his creation, her creation, its creation, whatever you want to call it. But it's been very fascinating to see an internet meme create possibilities in my life, open doors, so forth. At the end of the day, I have to wonder sometimes if making ice cream as a living is important in any way, shape, or form. But I'm trying to stay genuine to the fact that it is, and that gets me through it. Sometimes justification like this also pops up on the internet. I gave this slide 30 seconds just so you can look at this face for a little while longer. But also making sure that my decisions actually have importance. I am not scared in a kitchen. I'm perfectly happy making sushi ice cream for you all, but I'm terrified in other aspects of my life. And especially in decision making, I try to logistically remove fear as much as I can and look at the things. And I also listen to Taylor Swift because I'm scared. This is just a core value to any business owner, any entrepreneur. It's very inherent to Little Baby's ice cream, and it's just really exceeding in a new way, and that's fantastic. This is maybe the 10th time I've been on this stage. I'm not bragging. I went to school for performance. I went to University of the Arts for jazz trumpet. Yeah, it's kind of funny. So I learned performance and practice in a very academic setting. But now that I'm not on a stage as much, I'm trying to work that concept more into my everyday life. Thinking of my life as a performance, thinking of every day as either a practice or an execution of something or reflecting upon something. And it's a bigger concept, but I'm working on it. Collaboration has been very inherent in Little Baby since it started. Even though it wasn't necessarily a core value or mission statement kind of thing. But I'm trying to make those collaborations more fruitful as we go forward. And I'm starting with just one concept from the beginning that I'm going to do more work than is expected of me, and you're going to do more work than is expected of you. And that's the first step to getting a collaboration going. This is a list of some people, some entities that we worked with, collaborated with. This is a fake graph that I made up that doesn't have... This slide took me way too long to make for just no purpose at all. And then you'll see there's a couple things that'll pop up in yellow. Those are the businesses that aren't exclusively based in Philadelphia. So I'm very proud of the fact that we've worked ourselves into the fabric of the city sort of from the get-go. I am more than happy to talk about ice cream if you buy me a beer. I would love to talk about collaborating. My email is going to pop up here. I have some zines for you guys, a couple zines. They're like Little Baby magazines. Those were descriptive words. And, but I'm going to wait till after Professor Stewart, future Professor Stewart, talks because she's going to explain how important it is to read. So, and they mostly have pictures anyway, so it doesn't matter. Thank you very much.